Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Hi, everyone. This is Tim Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk entertainment. Well, Online Big Blue we're on the injured reserve list. Blew out the knee last night. Well, we didn't blow it out, but we did a lot of bad damage to it. Not really. Well, hopefully it's not damage. Hopefully it's just extremely swollen. It's the bad knee. But you know what? We're going to be ready for the 40-yard challenge on the 21st. We got a lot going on. We had Fanfest yesterday, and I got to tell you, I have some of the greatest subscribers in the world. I got videos. I got direct reports as it was happening from Fanfest. I wish I could have made it out there, but it was not possible. And then, of course, I fall yesterday, screw up my bad knee. But you know what? We'll be fine. We'll be all right. We want to do a little stock up, stock down on Fanfest or the blue-white scrimmage. There's a lot to talk about. We had an injury. We had the rookie guard, Marcus, taken off the field. Of course, I always call everyone by the first name. He was drafted over in the 5th round. Didn't have any information on him. But a lot of the players evidently stopped by who pulled away and wished off the cart, and that's never good. That's never a good thing. Adoree Jackson, he jumped out of the game a little bit. He felt his leg just tighten up a little bit, and they were basically saying it was cramps. David Sills was working on the sideline, so he wasn't out and about and running around. But you know what? It is what it is. It was a fun night. Evidently, it was a fun day. I wish I could have been there. There was some things to talk about in reference to what was going on with the game. There were some things that need to be discussed, and I know people don't want to talk about. Well, we need to talk about it a little bit. So probably we're going to start what we refer to as stock down. The quarterback situation. You look at the unofficial stats from the quarterbacks, and I love it because I got tons of video from Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor. Jones was 15 for 26. Tyrod Taylor was 8 for 13. Davis Webb 7 for 15. Jones had what most people refer to as maybe an uneven performance. He was 5 for 12. And he had 2 balls that should have probably been picked off, one by Adoree Jackson who knocked the pass away. Crowder evidently dropped a ball thrown to him that was intended for Saquon Barkley. I love it because, you know what, because Dable defending his quarterback, I thought he did pretty good. The exact quote from Dable was, I thought he operated well. And they're saying that the offense that they ran, people that were there, and like I said, I got the greatest subscribers, man. I got so many videos and so many comments. It wasn't even funny last night. My phone was pinging last night off Twitter. I didn't even know what the hell it was. They basically said it was a pretty simple attack. They weren't doing anything special. And all the motion that we have seen so far in training camp wasn't even there last night. That they didn't even have all the motion. Is it worrisome? I don't know. I mean, it's only a scrimmage. But here's the point in fact. We always say it's only preseason. Or I should rephrase it. We say that it's only minicamp. Then we say it's only training camp. Then we say it's only it's only one day with the pads on. Then we said last year, when they went up against Cleveland in the scrimmages, well, you know what? It was just one day. That was last year. And then, then we come to the blue and white scrimmage. Well, it was only a scrimmage. I mean, hopefully this kid puts it together during the preseason games because I don't want to hear, well, it's only a preseason game. And then what is it going to be? It's only the first 3 weeks of the season. If you're not starting to get worried, you need to start getting worried a little bit. You need to start thinking a little bit. Hopefully this is going to turn around somehow for Daniel Jones. That he's going to find his rhythm, and he's going to work through it, and he's going to move towards it and move through it. You had a couple drops from some people that negated a couple big plays. Davis Webb to Doss. He had what would have been a touchdown, but he dropped the ball. You also had a penalty called back on Colin Johnson. Had roughly a 45-yard catch deep from Tyrod Taylor, which was taken away via penalty. So that's something else to look at. We want to talk about stock up a little bit because you got Yusef Corker who intercepted a pass from Davis Webb. It was off a deflection. Which was nice. So it was deflected off Darren Evans, who of course is the undrafted free agent quarterback. They dropped that off the end zone, and he returned it roughly about 60, 70 yards. So that's always big stock up. You also had Kayvon Thibodeau looking explosive. He made a ton of big plays in camp so far, but you know what? He really showed something again. He drew another penalty off rookie tackle, of course, Evan Neal. You know, and Dable said he's tough to block. The exact quote from Dable is, he's done a good job with the last few practices of getting his feet underneath him. He's got a variety of pass rushing moves, and again, he's a rookie, young player. He's got a lot to work on. I hope he draws on them. And I think that's a great comment. I have to laugh a minute because I was watching a pass to Wan'Dale Robinson for Daniel Jones, and it was off a corner blitz, and Darnay Holmes was already in the backfield. And of course, you can't hit the quarterback, so he held up. So he completed a pass to Wan'Dale, and people were like, "Oh, look at that completion! He would have been sacked." There was no hitting the quarterback. It was red jersey time. I mean, but it is what it is. You know what? I am more interested to see what's going to happen when we have a Thursday night, when we have our first preseason game against the again, who are we playing? We're playing the I know exactly who we're playing. We're playing the New England Patriots. So I'm going to be more interested to see exactly what happens there. Like I said, I'm not going to get too crazy about Daniel Jones not having another good showing. I think it was nice that Tyrod Taylor had a couple good plays. Davis Webb even had a couple good drives. I'm more concerned about the fact that this was kind of a vanilla run offense, and we still couldn't seem to move the ball. I love when Dable said how he overall felt about the decision-making process of all of his quarterback. Pretty good. I mean, I know. You have to say it. You have to say it. If I have to give another stock up, of course, you got to give it to Tyrod Taylor for 8 for 13. And he, like I said, he did have that one touchdown called back on the penalty. So you know what? It is what it is, guys. It was Fanfest. It was a fun night. Everyone was out enjoying themselves. I wish I could have been there. I'm trying to heal myself up now to get ready for the big game against the Cincinnati Bengals, where we're going to give away that Coaches Club tickets. You can hang out with me, hang out with OGR Sports. You can hang out with James Williams. And, of course, Dominic Palmer is flying in from across the pond. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. We'll give you a date on that. Going to be jumping on Bad Dog Show Tuesday sometime. I don't know the exact time yet. Once I get that time yet, I will let everyone know. But you know what? I'm going to say it again because people are going to blast me. It is what it is. But you have to start getting some type of concern in your mind about Daniel Jones, that he is not operating well. He should have had multiple interceptions, multiple sacks. It's the decision-making process and the slow ability to make those decisions and make those reads, which are starting to concern me because Dable's system is complicated. Jason Garrett, everyone calls his offense vanilla, and he couldn't run that. So we have to wait and see what he's going to be able to do in Dable/Kafka's system. So it is what it is. It was a fun night. I can't wait to be there. I'm also going to give away, I think I have 2 Upper Deck tickets to the preseason game on Thursday. Thursday in 2 weeks from now. So I think I'm going to give away those as well. I got to figure out how we're going to do that. But you know what? We got a lot of fun videos come up. We got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. We get closer and closer to that Thursday night game. Yes, I am going to broadcast Thursday night's game. That's going to be our first broadcast. It's going to be our practice broadcast, so we can try before we get ready for the regular season. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue. We'll bring you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you subscribe, if you ring that bell, you think it means, that'd be awesome.